Well, moo and good morning, everyone, which is slightly unusual to say, and also good day to our special guest, Craig Martin. I'm drinking coffee because it's 10:30 a.m. and it feels very strange to be recording a Tron um, at this time of day. Steph Etienne, also on the call. What are you drinking this morning for you as well?
Well, technically, I don't have anything to drink because I popped out of work for a quick meeting that's a bit slower on work today.
I'm too many
or,
Fantas at
or,
work. You'd be a hooligan, I bet. So,
or an earlier lunch break, as we call it. Can call it.
also with us today, Marjolein. How are you? What are you drinking?
Well, I'm also at work, so I'm on coffee too.
Excellent. And special guest of honor. It's not really good day, it's good evening to
Yeah,
Craig Martin. Craig, how are you doing?
not too bad. And as tomorrow's the final big race, I've got Lemonade, the Australian electrolyte sports drink.
That looks and sounds revolting. Nothing, no. Craig is holding up a bright lime green container.
And when you mix it up, it looks roughly like radiator fluid. Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say, is it the same or worse like American Fanta?
Oh
No,
dear.
it's
So
actually really
anyway,
good, but it looks
special guest
disconcerting.
segment we've got here. We've got Craig Martin. So if those who've been following, Craig is currently in Australia. Tell us why you're in Australia at the moment, Craig.
So I am on the Challenge Team Canada, so age group worlds for BMX, and yeah, so on Wednesday, I raced Cruiser, which didn't go great, but I had a great time and kept it rubber side down. But yeah, gets having a great time, meeting some cool people and swapping jerseys, and it's all good.
So as you're
Um,
saying, this is 3 days in of four final day tomorrow.
yeah, so there's 4 days of racing. So everybody for one class, you do all your races the same day. I raced cruisers. So cruiser in my age group on Wednesday, and I had my three qualifiers and did not make the knockout rounds. Um, and then tomorrow I race on the 20-inch bike, which the oldest age category is 35 plus. So that will be an interesting challenge.
So giving away a few years potentially to some of the folks. What's the bike you were most confident on coming into it then?
It is the 20-inch. Yeah, no, I've never been as confident on the cruiser. So yeah, it is the 20-inch. I'm better on. Um, I had a bit of madness with the cruiser in the I finished wheel build roughly 30 minutes before practice started,
Well,
like
I was going to
official
say,
practice.
kind of, we normally talk bike choice, but you had an interesting wheel choice, didn't you? So this was
I did.
tell us more about your wheel build. This was
Yeah,
delayed
so
parts, I believe.
yeah, so I there were it was a great spoke debacle in that I ordered spokes once. The company finally, when I inquired a couple of weeks later, like, oh yeah, we can't get those for, well, we don't know how long. Like, okay, cancel my order. I ordered from another place, confirmed that they actually had them. They were cutting them, and but then I like, hey, are you actually cutting these? Like, oh yes, we are. Yeah, we'll send them out. So they actually arrived the night before I flew out. So the hubs, rims, spokes are in my bike bag. And so I'm building the wheels, and then I discover somebody, there is unfortunately only one person to blame, um, ordered the wrong length spokes for the rear wheel.
And so we know
But
Carrie handles your beer orders. Are we blaming Carrie for this, or?
no, don't think we can we blame anyone else on that one. That one was me. But so anyway, I got the right. So and it was even close enough that I laced them up and was trying to like it just won't like oh no, oh no. Went back to my order. Oh, so I was able to get spokes cut from the city cycles, the Center City Cycles that's running the a mechanic shop. So they got the concession to run a little mechanic stand. They're very busy, but they were able to cut some spokes for me. But I got them the morning that I had practice at 1:30 p.m. at 9:30. And so, yeah, I apparently can lace a wheel in 45 minutes, including a little bit of running around with one of our 9-year-old team members who was launched at our team when there were no team managers around into the rider area because her parents couldn't come there.
Oh, crikey. So tell us a bit more about where you are, Craig. You're on the Gold
So I'm in
Coast, is
Brisbane.
it?
So I'm in Brisbane, Australia. So it's the Sleeman Sports Center. This is the biggest. I guess there's probably three big tracks in Australia that I'm aware of, but this would be the biggest. And yes, it's World Championships. I came down. They had the Elite World Championships Saturday, Sunday. So I went and watched Saturday. They had their own debacle in that racing was canceled Sunday, and they awarded the World Championship off of the times in the last completed round. But we won't get into that. That's a BMX specific debate. Yeah, so I watched Saturday. It was outstanding to watch. And yeah, no, it's an amazing facility. First time I got onto the track at practice, it was, oh my God, this is vast and huge. Yeah, so yeah, we don't have tracks like that in
Yeah,
East
looking at the video you
Canada or
shared,
Northeast US. Yeah.
looking at the video you shared and comparing that to videos you shared previously, it was yeah, different scale of track, wasn't it? So
Yeah.
and numbers of races. Like I couldn't believe that like you guys are envision finishing a race whilst the next race is going
Yeah,
on.
I was about to
Okay.
say
Yeah.
it was really shotgunny. Normally, your race finish and then next race start, but it was you guys were on track and the next race was already started. It was crazy to see. Watch a bit
Yeah.
of the part.
Yeah, so actually we do that a lot in BMX. So usually the last half of the track is a little safer. In this case, it's really risky because on this track, the last straight is super technical, and there's been lots of crashes on the last straight. But basically, I don't think they could get the full day of racing in if they didn't do that for qualifiers. They don't do that once the knockout rounds start, so they don't have multiple races on the track at the same time after once the 1/8 finals start.
Well, through to our other age group international athlete, Marjolein. Any have you been following Craig? How did it compare to your experiences? Any tips or advice for Craig in his last day?
I wouldn't know anything about BMX cycling, so I would only say just enjoy it as much as you can because I don't know if Greg has the same experience as me, but just being at Worlds and meeting all those people from around the world doing the same thing you like, that's just amazing. So I'd like to hear from Kirk how he finds how he finds the atmosphere at Worlds.
Oh, it's absolutely outstanding. I was standing there talking with a guy from Sweden who's in my class, and Maris Stromberg came up. Non-BMX people won't know. He won the Olympic medal twice. And he just walked up and there was a conversation. He had a conversation, and super nice guy. Yeah, I traded my jersey I brought extra jerseys to trade. So I traded one with a Latvian that was in my class, and he ended up winning the class. So he's the world champion, 45 to 49 cruiser. And yeah, just lots of super nice people. Team Canada's great. Everybody's supporting each other. Like there were only 6 racers in Team Canada on the first cruiser day. So, I got to talk to the national team coach, and he was trying to help me and the other old guys, and there were some kids riding cruiser too, but I think we only had 3 that day. So yeah, it's a really cool experience. It's an amazing experience. So yeah. And as far as me and performance on this one, I've really tried to set up, and this was on the advice of a BMX coach from Canada, to just set up a no lose situation where I'm gonna try and perform, but it's all about am I coming out of the gate clean? Am I focused when I'm trying to come out of the gate? Am I trying the lines I think I can do and going as hard as I can? And if I do and I come last, then I came, I saw, and I raced the best in the world, and it's a really good time.
Oh, that's awesome, dude. And speaking of meeting up with people, any plans to meet up with any herd people while you're over there?
I don't think there's anybody close. This is where, in addition to Canada being really big, Australia is really big. And yeah, things aren't really very close together. So no, I don't think there's anybody around Brisbane among the people I know. So yeah.
I think Ben didn't fancy a 1000K drive, did he? So
Yeah. It's that's really a flight or a 2 day straight drive for Melbourne. Yeah. But I mean, for the dead of winter, this is outstanding. We went and swam at the Gold Coast on one of the, and yeah, so I'm very happy that this happened in the winter and not in the summer here, because I don't think I'd survive. But yeah.
yeah, being in the middle of a bit of a heat wave block at the moment. I mean, it's not 41 degrees in Paris at the moment, but it's been pretty hot in Europe. So
Yeah.
yeah, I think we'd all appreciate some cooler weather. Well, good luck for tomorrow, Craig.
Thank you.
We'll let you get in your Statorade, whatever that disgusting energy drink was.
Lemonade.
Staminade. And we'll say good luck. And we'll say moo and g'day, really, to everyone. Thanks.
Yeah.